IG Brother, did Vince nominate his ally, Morgan? With only 1 week left in Big Brother 27, the number of house guests is dwindling, and the endgame is in sight. Sometimes that includes turning on your allies. After winning head of household on Sunday, did Vince Panaro think it was time to nominate his number one ally, Morgan Pope? After Lauren Doming left in the double eviction, the final 5 tried to make plans for who would be sitting in those final 2 chairs. Kiana Soto, Ashley Hollis, and Ava Pearl formed an unlikely trio to try and take out the power duo of Vince and Morgan. Only Vince could compete out of the 2 of them since Morgan was the outgoing HOH, so the trio's odds looked good. For the HOH competition, Vince, Keanu, Ashley, and Ava stepped into the mastermind sanctum. They stood in their respective places and had to hold what looked like a fencing sword up to a cutout of the mastermind's face, which was against a small glass surface. If it fell, the house guest was out of the competition. The last one standing won HOH. Ava was out first with only 11 minutes played. Ashley nearly reached 30 before dropping her mask. Then, it was just Keanu and Vince. Keanu told Vince that if he won HOH, he would keep him safe, and they could work together to make it to the end, but in order to do that, he would have to take out Morgan. You know you can't win against her. No one can, so now would be a good time to get her out, Kiana said. Vince contemplated it as they talked game and their personal lives. Kiana shared that he had a few more hours left in him, so Vince should just let him have it. However, as he shifted, Kiana's arm moved, and his mask fell. This made Vince the new HOH for the 4th time this season. After the competition, Vince and Morgan talked in the HOH room. He told Morgan that Kiana wants her out, and he wanted Vince to do it, which he said was crazy. Morgan said that Kiana has to go this week. Kiana didn't stop his pleas at the competition, however. He laid out the facts and told Vince that the only way he could win would be if he took out Morgan now, since she has been running most of his game. It would look great on his BB resume. Ava also told him the same thing outside in the hot tub. Both Ava and Kiana prayed for a miracle, but the wish fell on deaf ears. At the end of the episode, the house guests re-entered the mastermind sanctum. Everyone but Vince kneeled in front of the table in the middle of the room. 4 voodoo dolls sat on a shelf next to them. Vince had to pick the 2 voodoo dolls of the house guests he wanted to nominate and place them on the table in front of his fellow house guests. In the end, he picked Ava and Keanu, keeping Ashley and Morgan safe, for now. Will Vince turn on Morgan if the veto is used? Find out on Wednesday at 10 and 9 After the veto ceremony, another house guest will be sent packing during a non-live episode. Then, the final 3 will be determined on Thursday at the regular time after another eviction. Then, see how it all plays out on Sunday at 8:30 7:30 in the 2-hour finale.